Lesson 4. Part 1. Bellow. He bellowed with pain when the tooth was pulled out. Beverage. In some countries, it is illegal to sell alcoholic beverages on Sunday. Calculate. You must calculate all the advantages and disadvantages before coming to a decision. Glamour. The glamour of the life of an actress made her give up her study. Outfit. She bought him a baseball outfit for his birthday. Rascal. Two rascals tricked the old man out of his money. Render. The organization renders great service to the community. His fatness renders him unable to touch his toes. Safeguard. Keeping clean is a safeguard against disease. Schedule. According to the production schedule, the factory is supposed to turn out 100 cars a day. The president's speech is scheduled on next Friday. Strap. The general wore straps on the shoulders of his uniform. Tomb. When the king died, the people placed his body in a large tomb made of stone. Transmit. Her illness was transmitted to other members of the family. Wrath. The king's unjust laws raised a great wrath among the people. Part 2. Baggy. Old people sometimes have baggy skin under their eyes. Beneficial. The new hospital will be beneficial to the poor people. Disgust. The smell of the rotten meat filled her with disgust. The impolite manner of that man disgusted many people. Drought. The water level in the reservoir was low because of the long drought. Exterior. The exterior surface of the house was bleached by the sunlight. Eliminate. A part of the program was eliminated to save time. Gorgeous. Children shouted when they saw the peacock spread its gorgeous tail. Illegal. He was arrested for the illegal sale of guns. Lad. We lived on a peaceful farm when I was a lad. Retain. In the United States, most married women do not retain their maiden names. Tilt. You tilt your head forward when you bow. Veto. The governor's veto kept the bill from becoming a law. His parents vetoed his plan to buy a motorcycle. Part 3. Abbreviate. His book was abbreviated and appeared in a public magazine. Available. There were no tickets available for Friday's music performance. Bribe. The judge was accused of taking a bribe to free the prisoner. Chat. The woman chatted on the phone for almost an hour. Contempt. We feel contempt for a liar or a thief. Fraction. She's careful with her money and spends only a fraction of her earnings. Idol. A stone idol stood at the entrance of the village. Inherit. After the farmer's death, his wife and children will inherit the farm. Reproduce. She reproduced the contents of her husband's letter from memory. Shrink. Washing wool in hot water will make it shrink. Tempt. The sight of the food tempted the hungry man to steal. Vital. He was lucky that the bullet had not entered a vital organ. Part 4. Abuse. Don't abuse your health by working when you ought to be sleeping or resting. His abuse of power has turned his friends against him. Brand. What brand of cigarettes do you want to smoke? On big farms, cattle are usually branded to identify the owner of them. Compress. Compressed air has a great deal of force when it is released. Corridor. You will find room 101 at the end of the corridor. Hatch. The spies hatched a scheme to steal government secrets. We hatch the eggs by keeping them in a warm place. Imply. Her letter implies that she wishes to meet you. Logic. Logic is not the science of belief, but the science of proof or evidence. Merchandise. The store had a large stock of merchandise. Preside. The mayor presided over the town meeting. Procure. They procured the money needed to build the hospital. The traders procured the death of the prince. Ruffle. A sudden breeze ruffled the surface of the calm lake. Soar. The price of sugar soars when sugar is scarce. Surplus. He kept enough corn to feed his cattle and sold the surplus.